Hey guys, Distraction of Violence here. I almost said my name. Jaden is here as well, but that doesn't matter. Let's get into the UFC event. We'll get into LFA tomorrow or Thursday, but for now, let's talk about the amazing UFC event we have this week. Let's start at the bottom. Okay, so we have Nicholas Motta versus Cameron VanCamp. Now, Cameron VanCamp, he's he's pretty good, man. Like I don't know why the odds are sleeping on him so heavily. Like his record's a little spotty, I'll give you that. And let's see his wins. Yeah, I guess they're not over the most well-named guys, but like the guy's tough, man. He's really really good. Um yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. Andre Friello is a beast, so I wouldn't compare him to Moda, other than being sort of powerful. Moda's sort of powerful. I'm not gonna say he's not, but especially after the performance from Jim Miller, I gotta take a shot on VanCamp, especially betting wise. I'm taking VanCamp money line. Early play. Give you guys that free play. He lost to like he hasn't doesn't have the greatest competition either. So like I mean he beat Joe Selecki. That's his best win. Yeah, I'm surprised he even did that. Um, Paul Machado, is that the no? But yeah, like he doesn't have the greatest wins. So for this fight, I'm gonna have to go with Cameron Van Camp just because of the um I think he's gonna use his range and really show the striking difference in skill level. I think he has a good grappling base as well. I wouldn't go to the ground with a guy like Mota. I don't know, being Brazilian, he might have a good jiu-jitsu background. Um, That's generalizing, I know, but they all usually do. Um, and he has cauliflower ears, so it's not too big of a guess. But yeah, Mota, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a striking contest. I feel Cameron's gonna edge out a decision. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna gripe with Cameron on this one as a dog. Moving on though, we have Javid Basharat versus Tony Gravely. Now, Tony Gravely, I was very tempted, and I mean very tempted on picking him because Javid is good, but he still hasn't been tested yet. The difference is Tony has been tested, and he's lost to good guys like Brett Johns and Nate Maness. Now Nate Maness got schooled, and I mean schooled by who was it? Umar. And Umar, I don't know. I'd say his footwork is not as good as Javid's. His striking, I don't feel is as good as Javid's. And Javid, you know, I feel like would do a lot better against a guy like Nate Maness, whereas Tony Gravely gets knocked out. So I'm not gonna hold that against him too much. I think he's a great fighter and everything, but I'm gonna still have to lean Javid Basharat. This is a slightly closer fight than his last fight. Actually, maybe not because would be a little shorter, easier to hit. But I feel Javid's gonna really show out in this fight, and yeah, I'm gonna back Javid, especially after his brother's performance earlier. This like earlier tonight. I'm gonna have to take Javid Basharat. Javid Basharat by second or third round TKO. Let's go with that. Moving on, we have Maria Agapova versus Jillian Robertson. Maria Agapova, um, she is very unreliable. She beat girls like Cyphers and Mazo, but loses to Dobson and Moroz. So you really can't trust her too much. She's been submitted a lot, and by lesser jiu-jitsu players, I feel like Jillian Robertson with the most submissions in the division. This is an easy pick. I'm gonna have to go Jillian Robertson by submission, late round one, round two. Let's go. Jillian Robertson, Team Canada, let's go. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets knocked out. She's very bad on the feet, but I feel like she is good at getting it to the ground and getting to people's backs. I feel like she will get the rear naked choke round 1 or 2. But moving on, that was quick. I'm gonna have to move on. Daniel Zellhuber versus Trey Ogden. Now, Daniel Zellhuber is a beast. I watched him on Contender Series. I can't remember who the guy he fought, but he was game as hell. I think it was Lucas Almeida. Yup, Lucas Almeida, and he made him work for everything. And he still got a unanimous decision. And Lucas Almeida is 10 times the fighter Trey Ogden is. I feel Trey Ogden is going to get beat up here badly and finished. So I'm going with Daniel Zellhuber by first or second round TKO. I don't feel, and then I'll see Trey Ogden getting cut from the UFC because he has no heart. In his last fight, it showed against fucking Jordan Levitt. Sorry for my language, but yeah. Moving on up the card, we have Denise Gomes versus Loma Lookboonee. Now, Loma Lookboonee is a great fighter, great Thai fighter. Probably one of the best Thai fighters, if not the best Thai fighter in the not UFC, sorry, in the women's strawweight division. If not, I don't know. She's fighting a girl with good striking, good power, good forward pressure. I would still get a lean to Loma Lookboonee with her striking, but I feel Denise Gomez has that edge that she needs to win this fight, and I feel she'll grind out a decision win, being plus 200 as well. I'm gonna have to take those odds. It's a close fight. I'm gonna have to go with Denise though. Moving on, we have Aspen Ladd versus Sarah McMann. Aspen Ladd, she's very inconsistent, but I feel like this is a fight where she should be able to win. Although her takedown defense isn't the greatest, and that's Sarah's main way to win, I feel her cardio, training at elevation, she should be good enough to make Sarah quit in the late second or third round, and maybe even score a TKO. I feel this is a good fight for her, good way to prove herself, back and give her that confidence she needs. I'm going to go with Aspen Ladd by late finish or unanimous decision. Moving on though, we have Louis Cosce versus Trevin Giles. Now, Louis Cosce, he's I believe the tougher of the brothers. Yeah, I don't know. He lost to Sasha Palatnikov. That's not looking good. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Trevin Giles, being the bigger, stronger, more powerful, better boxer. I'm gonna have to go with Trevin Giles here by TKO, KO, round 2 or 3. Trevin Giles is he's not a safe pick by any means, but he should get the job done. Trevin Giles is my pick. Moving up the card though, Pat Sabatini versus Damon Jackson. Damon Jackson is elite. He's once he gets on you, he's really hard to get off. He is a great grappler, great cardio. Always grinding for the win. But he doesn't like adversity, and it's going to be hard to outgrapple Pat Sabatini. It's going to be quite that simple. Pat is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, just like Damon, but more credentialed. He's great at sambo, great off the fence, ridiculously good back control. And I feel he's going to cause a lot of problems for Damon, especially in a 3-round fight. I'm gonna have to go with Pat Sabatini here. Um, but I'm not sold on a lock. I just think he's the better fighter. But yeah, Pat Sabatini will be my prediction, unanimous decision. I don't see a submission in this fight with their jiu-jitsus canceling each other out. Moving on though, we have Anthony Hernandez versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Both are known for their cardio. Anthony has better wrestling. I would say better striking. I feel he's just a better fighter. He's everything Marc-Andre Barriault wants to be, I feel. Anthony is going to beat him up, in my opinion, and get us a late second or third round finish. Anthony Hernandez is coming to make waves in the division. He is a really good fighter. I'm interested to see his ceiling, but he is a really, really good fighter. He proved that in his last fight against Josh Fremd. He absolutely manhandled him. But yeah, I'm going with Anthony Hernandez on this. I'm pretty confident. Moving up the card, we have Tanner Boser versus Rodrigo Nascimento. Now, I believe I made a prediction earlier in the year. I had Tanner Boser winning this fight, and I'm still on Tanner Boser winning this fight. He is a beast everywhere the fight goes. I would give the ground up, obviously, to Rodrigo, but I don't feel it will go there with having great takedown defense. I feel Tanner Boser will knock out Rodrigo Nascimento within a round or two. Tanner Boser is my pick, and I would suggest you to do the same. So Canada's gonna have a good night. But yeah, moving on, we have Joseph Pyfer versus Alan Amedovski. Joseph Pyfer is going to knock out Alan Amedovski, who's very chinny and undersized for the division. I feel Joseph Pyfer is coming off a beautiful knockout. He has good striking, great grappling. He's going to beat up Alan Amedovski for a first or second round finish. That's probably one of my most confident predictions on the card. But yeah, moving on, we have Bill Algeo versus Andre Fili. Andre Fili let me down really badly his last fight against uh can't remember his name. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he got knocked out and it was really sad to watch. I feel Bill Algeo, if he doesn't get into too clean of a striking fight, could be able to win this fight. I don't know. He makes a lot of stupid errors. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Andre Fili being the more experienced, more technically good striker. But I don't know. It's a really good fight. I'm interested to see how it plays out. I'm gonna go with Andre Fili here, by unanimous decision or split decision, one of the two. But yeah, moving on, we have Chidi Njokuani versus Gregory Rodrigues. Robocop's a beast. I won't take anything from him. He's gotten knocked out by people who I believe are less than Chidi Njokuani by Jordan Williams. And I feel Chidi, if he gets to the chin of Gregory Rodrigues, he will put him out cold. He does not hit like Julian, like Marquez. He doesn't hit like. I feel like if Park can cause Gregory Rodriguez problems, I feel Chidi will put him away. Chidi is a beast, and I'm riding Chidi until the wheels fall off. So Chidi in a Jaquani by KO, TKO, round one or two. I have him winning that fight in the co-main event. Moving on to the main event of the evening, we have Song Yadong versus Corey Sandhagen. This is probably one of the closest fights on the card. Song Yadong is a really, really good striker. Good everywhere, I feel. You only see his striking and his power. He's very explosive. And he can hurt Corey bad, I feel. I don't know. Corey's a beast and he's very elusive. He's hard to hit. I don't see him getting outstruck, but it's a weird fight. I'm gonna have to lean Corey by unanimous decision, but I'm definitely not confident. I feel Songa has the power to put him out, and it's a very live chance. But yeah, I'm gonna ride with Corey on this one. It's a really good fight. I'm excited for it. Great card also. I'm gonna recap the picks real quick. So I got Cameron VanCamp winning his fight by unanimous decision or TKO KO. I have Javid Basharat winning his fight by unanimous decision, split decision. I have Jillian Robertson winning her fight by submission in the first or second round. I have Daniel Zellhuber winning his fight by TKO rounds one or two. I have Denise Gomez winning her fight by decision, unanimous. I have Aspen Ladd winning her fight by unanimous decision or third round finish. I have Trevin Giles winning his fight by knockout in the late second or third round. I have Pat Sabatini winning his fight by unanimous decision. I have Anthony Hernandez winning his fight by TKO in the second or third round. I have Tanner Boser winning his fight by knockout in the first or second round. I have Joseph Parker winning his fight by TKO in the first or second round. And then I have Andre Fili winning his fight by unanimous decision to split decision. I have Chidi Njokuani winning his fight by first or second round TKO. And I have Corey Sandhagen winning his fight by unanimous decision. If I could go by confidence, I'd say my most confident prediction would be I would have to go with Joseph Pyfer at a 90% confidence. And then I would have to go Daniel Zellhuber at 85% confidence. Uh, um, Anthony Hernandez, 80% confident. Tanner Boser, 75% confident. Um, Pat Sabatini, 70% confident. Trevor Giles, 70% confident. Javid Basharat, 70% confident. Chidi and Njokuani, 65% confidence. Corey Sandhagen, 65% confidence. Um, Jillian Robertson, 65% confidence. Um, Cameron VanCamp, or no. Yeah, Denise Gomez, 60% confident. Then we'll go Cameron VanCamp, 55% confident. Those are the full card predictions, full card confidence. And yeah, thank you. And like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Till next time.